Alright, welcome to my Nike collab skins early gameplay and review. So this is the Nike Street Vision bundle. And apparently Nike has a new shoe called the Nike Ava Rover sneaker. So this bundle is going to be 2,800 V-Bucks in total. And these will be in the item shop tomorrow night, July 26th. So not this item shop reset, but the next one. So you get the Eva skin. This is 1,500 V-Bucks sold separately. And then there's the Rove skin. And he is 1,500 V-Bucks as well. So 1,500 a piece. For the back bling, there's the Rover kit. And then the Watcher pack. And both of those are sold separately for 300 if you buy them individually. There's two pickaxes, the Rover axe and then the Watcher axe. Those are 500 a piece. Surprisingly, there's two wraps. There's the Nike Tech Thermal Camo and the Nike Tech Ultra Camo. So those are 500 a piece. And then lastly, there's an emote for 300. Let's see what that looks like. It's called Drone Papped. Okay, kind of shows off your shoes there. That's not too bad, I guess. Yeah, that's only 300. So all of that for 2,800. So these skins have a very interesting color scheme. So first of all, let me just say, those shoes look bizarre. I would not wear those in real life. They look, I don't know, it just gives me the creeps. Like, it doesn't look right. I don't even know how to word it. However, these literally are supposed to be the most comfortable shoes of all time. It's this plush foam, which is probably why they look so ridiculous. It's like this molded outside, but yeah, I read the reviews on these and they're supposed to be like the best shoes of all time, but they just look ridiculous. I'm sorry, I would not wear those. Now the ones on Rove look a little better. They're not as weird looking, and like I said, it kind of gives me the creeps a little bit. I don't know what it is. Something's not sitting right with me on those, but yeah, Roves look a little better. So maybe it is just the color playing tricks with me. However, these have some good customization, and they're both a limb reactive. So that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at the customization on Eva. So her outfit is very baggy. Very, very baggy. I'm not really a fan of it right here in the locker. I guess I'll see what it looks like in game. But you can put the hood up, and now she looks like a ninja of sorts. But again, it's so baggy. Even the hood is baggy. Now you can also put a mask on. Now that's kind of cool. That's unique, to say the least, but it doesn't match her baggy clothes. So let's see what the second style is. Thermal. Okay, now that's better. That is actually pretty sick. Holy cow. Let's see what it looks like with hood up. Okay, I kind of like that, even though it's still baggy. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's put the hood down. That's pretty sweet. Oh, I didn't see the first style with the hood up. Okay, that's interesting. So thermal is really cool. I like that orange. What's this one? It's the same thing but reactive off. So if you don't like the reactivity flashing all over the place, it looks like the animation on the mask is still there though. And you can take that off if you want, and then she gets the little halos, which you can cover up if you don't like either. So that's interesting. So here's the male. I actually prefer his outfit better. It's less baggy, it doesn't look as poofy, and it's got the Nike... Wait, did she have the Nike logo? Oh, she did. Okay, right there. I feel like they should have swapped the apparel. Like, he should have the baggy stuff, and she should have this jumpsuit. But let's see what he can do. So here's his hood on. See, it just looks better when it's not as poofy and baggy, in my opinion. You can take his sunglasses off. Here's Ultra. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Here's his hood up. And then sunglasses off. So it looks like his glasses turn white there. That's kind of cool. And then you could turn the reactivity off. So I feel like she has the better animation and reactivity, just because I like orange better, but he has the better apparel all around. Oh, I didn't even notice the shoes light up. Check that out. Did they light up on this one? No. So did her shoes light up? I didn't see that. Oh, heck yeah, they did. They still look weird. About the back blings. So these are a limb reactive too. turn the reactivity on and off. And this one is not. Got the rover axe and the watcher axe. So who's the watcher? Which one's the watcher? Let's see. She's on the move. He sees victory. So he must be the watcher because he sees victory, right? He's the watcher. So these are damage reactive as well. I'll equip both. Now we don't have a glider. However, if you type in Nike, we've got the winged victory and then the max drop. But yeah, both those don't really fit this color scheme. How about the Nike electric? No, those are vibrant too. I guess we'll just do the max drop. Okay, so let's hop into a match and see how these skins play. Okay, so here we go. This is the male skin, and we're rocking the max drop. Let's see what this looks like. I guess that's not too bad. Just from looking at this skin, though, you couldn't even tell he's a Nike shoe collab, to be honest. Because, I mean, nothing about him screams a shoe advertisement. Yeah, he does have the Nike logo just barely visible on his back, but that's about it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a 360 appearance on this character. So right away I see he has a little Peely plush there. That's kind of cool. And then his back bling has that animated camera plus the eyeball, which is kind of staticky in animation. His pickaxe has pretty much the same stuff. Wait, is the plushie on there? No, minus the plushie, but it's got the cameras, the eyeball. Let's turn the lights off real quick. I'm sure these are all gonna glow. Let me go in the shade. Yeah, I mean, he's not a bad looking skin, to be honest. And like I said, the shoes look a little better on this one. So let's do the pickaxe pull out sound and swing animation. Here you go. So there's a slight contrail. Let's see if there's a splash. No, no splash there. How about weak spot reactivity? Nothing doing there. Let me hit my friend here a few times. This is Toon Meows's fan, by the way. Nothing doing there. So it's a fairly large pickaxe, but it's all around just decent, I would say. Here's his aim down sights. So his jumpsuit is a little poofy, but it's nowhere near as poofy as what the female's is going to be. Looks like he's got a chain around his wrist as well. So aim down sights is pretty smooth. I'm assuming this is the one that's supposed to go with him. Not this one. Let me deal a little bit of damage here. Okay, so it lights up white when you shoot. And then we're going to see the reactivity here. Here we go. Okay, just kidding. There's no reactivity on the first one. But the wrap clearly had some reactiveness. And I'll put that on the wrap skin as well in just a minute. So I didn't see the back bling do anything. Let's pickaxe and see what happens here. Actually, I'm going to keep my wrap out this time. Okay, so it stays illuminated a little bit. So it's just pretty much a glow up. That's all it is. Let's take the back bling off real quick. So this back bling is not reactive. It looks like the other one is, however. Okay, no back bling. Looks kind of good. He's got a nice little tracksuit, jumpsuit type thing. And let's do his emote so we can see his kicks better. So a bunch of drones taking some pictures. This will be a good emote to show off your shoes, though. I mean, you can clearly see them, even from your gaming perspective. So, interesting choice for Nike skins. Usually they're all outrageous and out there and kind of goofy looking, but these are actually solid. I mean, this one at least. So let's put the hood on and we'll take the glasses off. Let's just see what that looks like real quick. Okay, so now you cannot see his face at all. Yeah, this is kind of a little more low-key if you don't like seeing his silver hair. Obviously nothing glows except for his pickaxe. It's not bad. Kind of reminds me of Rocky when he's running. His jogging suit on. Okay, how about the reactiveness? Let's see what else we got here. So let's put the Ultra on. We'll leave the hood up for now. Wait, does his hair change color? It does not, no. Okay, so we'll leave the hood up. And now we should get the awesome effect. So check that out. That's pretty solid. So I think this might look better without the back bling. I'll put it back on in just a second. But you can clearly see the nice animation and the design here. That lights up really cool too. Can't wait to see the orange on the first skin. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's get an limb with the wrap out. Okay, here we go. Everything should light up upon a limb here. Here we go. It's kind of like Into the Spider-Verse. That kind of animation. That was pretty clean. And you can see the digital effect when you aim in. I mean, that's pretty neat. I like that. It's an interesting reactivity. So let me put the hood down now. We'll put the glasses back on. And we'll put the back bling back on too. Let's see what that looks like overall. Yeah, see, I feel like if you're running the reactivity, you got to have the back bling off because it kind of takes away from it a bit. Whereas if you run the first style, the non-reactive one, I feel like the back bling works perfectly because it matches perfectly. So this is pretty neat. Let's take a look from the front with this style. And we'll turn the lights off, see if his glasses glow. They do. Kind of makes him look like a mad scientist with those sunglasses on, doesn't it? You can see his shoes light up too. Let's do the emote with the reactive shoes. Ta-da! That's pretty cool. Okay, so that is the male skin. How about the female? This is the one I was a little hesitant by because her baggy outfit, her weird shoes. Let's see how she plays. I'm interested to see what this back bling does because it is reactive as well. Okay, here we go. So, right off the rip, doesn't look like the back bling does anything. Just from an animation standpoint. It does glow. You can see that nice orange. Looks like the Nike sign glows too on the pickaxe. That's cool. How about from the front? Anything that glows over there? No. Yeah, the fabric on her outfit just looks weird. As do her shoes. Here's the aim down sights. Okay, that's not bad. I actually thought it was going to look way worse than that. And this first wrap kind of goes with it too. I think this is the one that's meant for her, but it's definitely for her secondary style. So overall, smooth aim down sights. I was really expecting that outfit to be way more bulky, but it's not too shabby. All right, let's do the pickaxe pull out sound and swing animation. Okay, a little disappointed by the no orange contrail. There better be an orange splash or I'm going to be sorely disappointed. Oh, come on. No splash for either of those? Nothing there. That's cool. Okay, nothing special with that. All right, well, let's do the emote real quick. Yeah, nothing different about that. How about he's gonna hit the thing? Here's the wrap. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I didn't see the back bling do anything. Let's try again. So here's the wrap on the AR. So that's really nice because it lights up orange. That's really sweet. Now, what does this back bling do? All right, here we go. That's a nice sound effect too. That kind of reminds me of Omega. So it's almost like a face, like a mask, and then the lights trickle down. That's actually pretty clean. That's a smooth reactivity. Let's do it one more time in the daylight, though. I feel like I didn't really notice it during the day. Here we go. So it looks way better in the dark, but now I see it. I guess I wasn't looking that closely before. That's pretty cool. So this one might actually work with the secondary style. Let's see. That first back bling on the first skin, I feel like it didn't, as I mentioned. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Before we do that, let's put the mask on. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so from your perspective, you can't really see much. Oh, it doesn't light up? Maybe it's on the limbs that it lights up. In the locker, it was showing an orange... Ah, okay. Showing an orange glow. That actually looks pretty cool. I don't know about with the rest of this outfit, because it doesn't match very well. But the mask itself, let's get in a limb here and see if the mask glows. Here we go. No, it didn't light up. I mean, obviously the back bling is. Okay, now let's put the thermal reactivity on. See, like right there, it's showing that it lights up. It didn't do that. Maybe it only does it with this style. Let's see. Okay, so here's the back bling on display with the secondary style. So it's like almost a copperish orange. It's a unique color scheme. I kind of get Travis Scott rap vibes from it. I mean his actual rap, the W-R-A-P rap, not R-A-P. He's got a rap, the Goosebumps rap is what it reminds me of. Okay, let's get in a limb with this one and see. I'm going to aim in so I can see if the face lights up. Actually, let's turn the lights off too. Okay, now wait, did the skin light up? I didn't see the mask light up at all. Yeah, it's supposed to do like a big old explosion. Yeah, like that. I didn't see that. Okay, let's try again. Maybe it did it really quick and I didn't notice it. Here we go. What the? We'll try this again. Well, there it did it. Well, now, wait a minute. It's just doing it on its own? I'm so confused by this skin. It's like lighting up on its own now. Okay. Let's try to get in the limb now and see. There, it worked. Okay, it must have been glitched out of its mind. Okay, so that's kind of cool. But now I don't know if it's supposed to be sparking like that at every few intervals because the other skin didn't do that. Yeah, I'm going to have to run this one in a real match and see what's going on with this because it's kind of tricky. All right, let's see what the wrap looks like on the wrap skins. This is a solid skin, though. I was actually a little surprised by it. I thought it was going to be really bad, especially with how much I dislike those shoes, which is the whole point of this. Okay, let's try the customized captain, my favorite item shop skin of all time. Okay, now every time I damage, it should light up. So that's cool. And then it flickers for the reactivity there. So this one is a nice white, but I feel like the orange is better. Let's turn the lights back off so you can see it better. Yeah, so it doesn't flash as much. It's a nice blue, though. I don't know. It's not too bad. Let's see if we... Oh, yeah, I saw the sparks right there. So she is reactive just by doing nothing, too. Get a few limbs and see how we light up. Oh, and it's nighttime. That's going to be perfect. So, yes, I do like this camo. The orange and black looks really clean. Here we go. That's an AI. See, there's the nice reactivity. cross-map some of these AIs. There's the full animation. That was really cool with the wrap combined. That's pretty solid. Oh, where is everybody? Oh, there's somebody. Is that a real player? That was a real player. What were they doing? Why were they just standing there like that? 38 for kits charge. It's crazy. Oh, I might be cooked here. I think there's a real player. Maybe there's not. I can't tell. You guys real? Is anybody real? That's not real either. Focus on the reactivity. How can I hit this guy? There we go. Yeah, these are all bots. I mean, I'll take it. That's a 1v1 with an AI. Let's go. Blitz is so easy now. Okay, that's not showing my wrap, so let's do... Yeah, we'll do this one. There's the animation, the reactivity. Very clean. I like it. Look at my shoes. So there you go. That is Eva and Rove. I actually really enjoy the reactivity on Eva. Rove is still cool, but since I'm a sucker for orange, I much prefer that. So at first I thought I would hate this skin, but was pleasantly surprised. However, I do like the overall appearance a lot more on Rove. I like his outfit. I like his reactivity, just not as much as the orange, mind you. The pickaxes, though, a little bit lackluster on both. Nothing really special. I probably wouldn't run either of those. For the back blings, I think the Watcher Pack matched better, especially on the first style, not on this one with the reactivity. But the reactivity on the Rover kit was pretty solid. Again, it reminds me of Omega's face. So overall, not a bad Nike collab. I like these skins better than these weird ones like this one or Eclipse. I mean, they're just strange. Even the Airy one and then the Maxed Out Max, they're just bizarre skins. I like actual human skins. I mean, Nike Goddess was really good. This was my favorite one until today. But some of these other ones were just like, what? What does this have to do with Nike? I mean, I get the shoes, but like, what is that? Come on. So long story short, I appreciate that these are actual human beings and not anything silly. So there you go. That is the Nike collaboration. Again, they're coming to the item shop tomorrow. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about this? Would these be anything you want to buy? I'm surprised the kicks aren't sold separately, to be honest, which I guess is a good thing. But I thought for sure these shoes would be a separate item. And they're not. So that's cool. So let me know, who do you like better, Eva or Rove? There you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is Tabor time.